Prabu Gaming Studio සතු දෙකමන අපි කැමති දේව සියල්ලයි
ඔන්න සෝරි කිව්වා සෑහෙන්න වෙලාවක් පරක්කු වුණා ත වශයෙන්ම සෑහෙන වෙලාවක් කියන අතිශය සෑහෙන වෙලාවක් පරක්කු වුණා වෙනද පරක්කු වෙන්නේ නැතිම තරම් පරක්කු වුණා දනුවා thank you brother බලන් ඊයට පැය භාගයක් විතර මං හිතන්නේ පොඩි වැඩක හිටිය සහ දැන් ආපහු වැඩකට ගිහලා දැන් ආපහු මෙතනට ආවේ මෙතන වැඩක ඉඳලා වැඩකට ගිහලා දැන් ආයි ආවා මේ අපි කෙලින්ම වැඩි කතා බතා නැතුව කෙලින්ම යන් ගේම් එකට ගේම් එක ඕපන් කරමු දැන් ඕපනින් තාම ඕපනින් 0 බලන් හිටපු එක්කිනක් ගියයි පා වෙලා නේද මේකට ගිහිල්ලා අපි ෆෝස ලයිව් එක පටන් ගමු 12ට මේක chapter 2 එක නේද යන්නේ chapter 2 එක ඉවර වුණ ගමන් අපි පටන් ගමු ඊළඟට මේක එන්ඩ් කරලා අලුතෙන් ෆෝස ලයිව් එක බිට් රේට් එක වෙනස් කරන්න හිටියේ ඒකත් අමතක වුණා මගේදී එන්ඩ් වෙයිත් දන්නෙත් නෑ ලයිව් එක කෙලියා එහෙම වුණොත් නම් GB කීය තියෙන්නේ GB 6ක් තියෙන්නේ GB 6න් අදින්න පුළුවන්ද ඔය ටික 10 වෙනි 11 12 පැය දෙකයි අවුලක් නෑනේ ෂේප් GB 3ක් වගේ කැපෙනවනේ බානුජ හයි කොහොමද වෙල්කම් 12 මාර්ච් ලංකාවේ වෙලාවෙන් මම පටන් ගන්නවා ෆෝස ලයිව් එක මේක chapter 2 එක එන්ඩ් කරලා ඊට පස්සේ හැම අනිත් පැත්තට වගේ පටන් ගන්න ෆෝසා මේ ගේම් එක ඔව් ඒක තමයි මම කිව්වේ මේකට රිප්ලයි එකක් දැම්මා ඊට අමතරව ෆෝස ලයිව් එක පටන් ගන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔව් chat එක ෆෝස ලයිව් එක පටන් ගන්නවා මේක ඉවර වුණ ගම
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
bye bye
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Ten years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest,
Goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
redeem එකේද ඔවුනේ ටිකක් සද්දයට redeem එකේ
without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone.
මගෙත් කන් දෙක
And
ලිප්පුණා
with it, the final link to her old self. she could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie?
යතුර කියන්නේ මොඩරේටර් ගැන නේද අහන්නේ?
What a waste.
ඒ වගේ ලුක් කියද තියෙන්නේ?
Allison! Ollie!
ඕ බීස්ලික් කියා.
Allison, help!
මොඩරේටර් එක තමයි. මොඩරේටර් මේ channel එකේ ඕන දෙයක්.
You need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
chapter 2 එක පටන් ගත්තා. මේක ඉවරනම් අද ප්ලේ කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඊළඟට දුපුරුදු පරිදි ෆෝස් ලයිව් එක පැත්තට යනවා. chapter 1 එක අපි කලින් ලයිව් එක ඉවර කරා. මේ ලයිව් එක බලමු එක්ක ඉන්නවනම් බලලා එන්න. ඉතින් ආරාධනා කරනවා. අපෝ ඔක මොකද්ද subscribe කරලා තියෙන්නේ කොක්මම. channel එක ගන්න තියෙනවා. ඒක තාම deactivate වගේ දැන් තියෙන එක.
You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
Oh,
And instead, we've
ඇත්ත.
spun off a whole miserable
ආ
prequel
චැට් සබ්
trilogy.
දෙයාවේ නේ. ඒ මොකද? මම chat එකක් දාම ටොයින් එකක් කියන දාලා තියෙනවා.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on, up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this. Goblin face is keep, $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
පොයින්ස් 300ක් තියෙනනේ. දැන් පොයින්ස් නැතුව ඇති මම මේ පොයින්ස් ටිකක් අඩු කරානේ.
We're finished this, and you've got a brand new table.
Oh, thanks. That's so nice of you to offer.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
Ugh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn.
මදිනේ.
Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න. තප්පරයක් දෙන්න. ටිකක් වැඩිපුර දාලා තියන්නේ. දෙක තුනකටම දැම්ම මේ 10 වගේ දැම්මා.
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න මම පොයින්ට්ස් ටිකක් දෙන්න. මේ දැන් දාන්න chat එකට මොනවා හරි මම පොයින්ට්ස් ටිකක් ඇඩ් කරන්න ශනික. මොනවා හරි දාන්න chat එකට. මොනවාම හරි දාන්න chat එකට. පොයින්ට්ස් ටිකක් ඇඩ් කරන්න. Set करा points, set करा points. ඔන්න points 5000 එක් කරා. දැන් බලන්න. ඔන්න points දැම්මා. බලන්න points ඇවිල්ලා ඇති දැන්. දැන් අනිවාර්යෙන් points තියෙනවා.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot. All right, I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right, I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair. On second thought, never mind.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
පොයින්ට්ස් කියන්නේ ඇවිල්ලා ලයිව් එක බලනවට හම්බ වෙන පොඩි පොයින්ට්ස් ප්‍රමාණය. ඒ පොයින්ට්ස් වලින් ඔය රිඩීම්ස් කියලා දෙන රිඩීම්ස් දාන්න පුළුවන්.
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I see. That's a nice face.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're welcome to stick your hand in there to check. What's this doing down here? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me. What to do with this? Maybe someone would be willing to refinish it.
Allison.
What's up?
Should I throw these pictures out?
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but...
But
You remember how I'd spend hours in front of the mirror just gathering all my hair behind my head?
sure.
Dressed like this, with the long hair, it was like no one could really see me, you know? I was the invisible boy. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better, but I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few to remind us how far we've come.
රාම නැත.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile, like Allison.
I completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
Poor Volcano. She was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with injured wildlife.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
No, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you
මන්නම්
go,
කොහොමද
little
දැම්ම
one.
කන්නේ දැන් ලයිව් එක ඉවරලා
Must be
පාන්දර
hungry
හෙට උදේ වෙලා
too.
කරා. අද ඉතින් තවත් කෑමක් නැහැ.
Looks like Tessa didn't have that broom up her ass back then.
Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I though?
Yes.
Oh,
All I
look,
did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
දවල්ට කනකොටට තව මොනවද ඉතින්නේ?
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Marianne the magpie.
Hello, ancient broken down machines that will be the future owner's problem.
Hey Allison, come take a break with me.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
දේට කනකොට ඇවිල්ලා 11:00 විතර ඇති. නැගිටින වෙලාවත් එක්ක ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ගහන අවුලක්. මම ඇවිල්ලා ඔක්කොම කාලසටහන අනිත් පැත්ත හැරලා තියෙනවා මගේ. උදේට කන්නේ දවල්ට කන වෙලාවට දවල්ට කන්නේ උදේට කන වෙලාවට.
Would you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
අපිට ඉතින් ඔය ලව් බව් නැහැනේ. ඒකෙන් කමක් නැහැ.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Huh. Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look. Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me. You go here. The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around. This one. Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
මේ දෙන්නට මෙහෙම තමා. මේ
You done?
පරණ මතක. පත්ත කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේකේ මොනවක්වත් තියෙනවද ඒ සම්බන්ධව? Good night Jay, bye bye. Pesan naik. Pesan bel. Apa namanya? Google search kalau balam.
You stumped?
chapter 2 ini කොහොමද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ මම මේ කට්ටිය මොකක් හරි කරන්න ඕන ඒ දාල දේ වුණා මෙයා මෙතන මේ දෙන්න මාරුවා
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
I mean, yeah, sure, maybe. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people, or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Yep, totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah, she'd have been a terrible ruler.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, well, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
කළු පාට ඇවිල්ලා අර hina එකා දැක්කම බයත් හිතෙනවා මූයට.
That apology was something.
Come on. Move on. Be nice and help him.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, we'll find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
Fair warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Well, at least the door's open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh, no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. All right. That fuse box is not going to fix itself. All right. Fuse is going to close. Okay.
Let's take a look.
Look at what? The whole jam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down. You could refinish the whole thing, but that's a lot of work for an old door.
Let's try this one. Wait, that's not right.
You sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
All right.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
Did you read the note next to the box?
අපි හෙදා ටැම්පියර් විස්සම තමයි
Pass me that handle.
Yeah, sure.
දැනට
Oh, shit! Oh.
විස්ස දාලා
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
ටැම්පියර් විස්ස
Football?
දාලා
In college?
High school. And careful you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. That's a fire just waiting to happen.
Just do the math, Allison.
And careful you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. That's a fire just waiting to happen.
Just do the math, Allison.
ඒක වැරදි
Hey, don't get frustrated. Try again.
ටැම්පියර් 30 වැඩිනේ විස්සම යා
Ugh, why isn't this working?
See any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
Hey, what did I say?
She's doing this on her own, man.
Look, I'm all for strong, independent ladies, but we don't want anyone hurting themselves, right?
Thanks, but I'm no lady.
ටැම්පියර් 15 නැත්තේ
That doesn't seem right.
If it keeps blowing, it means your fuse is too low. See any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
මෙතනට මේක හරියට එතකොට මෙතනට දාන්නකො මේ 30 amp එකක් දාන්න
See any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
හරි white cable එකක් තියෙනවා
See any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
white cable එක පියාවෙන් 15 amp එකට හරිද
Isn't there something about a color code? Isn't there something about a color code?
මෙතනට දාමු අපි ampere 15යි
Isn't there something about a color code?
30ක් වෙන්න
See any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
Isn't there something about a color code?
මොකක්ද කියන්නේ
Seems to be working just fine. Problem must be the latch.
No shit.
Isn't there something about a color code?
කෝට් එක මොකක්ද? පියර් 20.
Isn't there something about a color code?
පියර් 20.
You see any white cable? It's paired with a 15 amp.
හරි. white cable එක යන්නේ 15 amp එකට. මෙන්න මේ කෙරවල එකයි වෙලා එකට එන්න ඕන.
Here, hold this. I want to get a look at the spindle.
Shouldn't we get
Hey, do you see any yellow cable? It's paired with a 20 amp.
හරි. 20 amp මෙතනට. දැන් හරි.
Seems good.
නිල් පාට ඇතුළට කියන්නේ මොඩරේටර් දාන්න පුළුවන්. يعني ලයිව් එක බලන කට්ටියට මොඩරේටර් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. يعني මේ විශ්වාසවන්ත ලයිව් වල දිගටම ඉන්න කට්ටියට තමයි මේ මොඩරේටර් දෙන්න ඕන. හැමෝටම දෙන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. මොඩරේටර් කියන්නේ අවුල් කමෙන්ට්ස් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ වයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Okay.
You two look like you got this all in hand, so
මොකක්ද මේ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ?
bye.
What was that about?
Preda rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if...
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here. Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank.
මං හිතුවා මේ අමතක වෙලා ඉඳ ගිහිල්ලත් දන්නේ නැහැ කියලා.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady.
Found Marianne's stash. Blueberry. Those have definitely gone bad. Does canned food really expire? I mean, it's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guest. It sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Hey, that's not cool. Sam has a serious problem.
Sorry, it was a low blow. He really freaked out when he saw that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later.
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown.
ගොඩ කාලෙකින්
And
කියන්නේ
Marianne.
ඊයේත්
Looks
ලයිව් එකක්
really
ආවා.
happy.
ලයිව් කිහිපයක්
Can I?
ආවා.
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
ලයිව් ඊයේත් ආවා. දිශා sorry අදිශා වෙල්කම්. මේ මේක කරා බෙට්ටා.
I feel
දවස්
something
9කට
strong.
කලිනුත්
It's
ආවලයි.
making my teeth tingle.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne,
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this is...
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please, leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same thing so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now!
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
මේකෙන් පස්සේ නම් ස්ටෝරි එකක් හිතලා නැහැ පොඩ්ඩක් හොයලා බලන්න ඕන එකක්. මං ගාව තියෙන ගේම්ස් වලින් නෑ ස්ටෝරි එකක් තියෙන මේක තමයි.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hon, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. And it's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
Do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Great. I'll set it all up and send you the details. Later, hon.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice cold. Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears? Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right?
The artist really nailed this
feel
one.
like I've been
Dorian
here before.
Key. Kinda rings a bell.
So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
Well, we have an interested
ඕක
buyer.
නැත්තම් ලා ඉතින් තුන්
Tina's gonna show him the house day
ඊළඟ
after
ලයිවින් ඉවරයි
tomorrow.
වගේ වඩ දුරට.
Oh, great.
ඊළඟ ඉවරයි.
Apparently he'd be paying cash, but he's just in town for a few days, so. I mean, we're not signing anything in blood. It's just a showing.
I know.
Look, we both need this money, and it'll take at least a few weeks, right? There's plenty of time to figure out all this Marianne stuff.
It's fine. You did it. It's done. Let's move on. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
He doesn't get a pass just because this is uncomfortable for you.
I'm not giving him a pass. It's just hard.
This whole damn situation is hard. You think I liked learning all that shit about Tessa?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends. My family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You seem pretty eager to ditch all those friends and family, Allison. Apparently a cash offer is all it takes.
I'm ready to move on. But that doesn't mean I want to burn every bridge on my way out. Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
Come on, Tyler, help me out here. Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I could shut you out even if I tried.
You know what I mean, Ty.
Hey, you feeling this?
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay. And don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
Yeah. I can't believe we played it in public, though. We probably looked like tiny freaks shouting nonsense.
Well, we were freaks. But that's why we were awesome.
You never wished we fit in a little more? Not at all?
No, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Hey, I really am sorry I gave Tina an answer without talking to you first.
It's okay. You probably made the right call. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
So I have to warn you, I'm not sure we're getting any answers out of Eddie.
You won't have a choice. We're not 10 years old anymore.
He tries to protect me from everything.
Occupational hazard.
He was always so worried about how I was left out at school, so he'd make me throw these huge birthday parties and invite everyone.
And they'd all have to show up because you were the chief's daughter?
Bingo. But then they didn't actually talk to me, so I felt like a stranger in my...
Hey, look what I found. Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How'd you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off. Hey.
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
It's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Thanks. They have a really hard time hiring because, I won't lie, it's tough work. And some of the people they do hire don't give a shit about the kids, you know? I knew I could do some good if I stayed, so I did.
Yeah, like I said, they were lucky. Service is a calling few people are willing to answer. I, volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
See you around.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were gonna be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, two more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a
Gotta get
backhoe.
cracking on that arrest.
How is Linda?
Later.
I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres. Where were we?
I don't know. We can't just say we know he's lying because we saw it in a vision.
Yeah, we need some solid proof.
You mean like a case file?
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes, her father's. My ex-husband.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No,
Tyler
her
Ronan.
father has
Good to see you
primary
again.
Custody
You've gotten
because of
tall.
my hours.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
We just can't get enough of the fluorescent lights and smell of old takeout.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. So is there anything I can help you with?
You might, actually. Is there any way we could see the file for our mother's case?
Well, you're legally allowed to look at anything that concerns you, so you could always file a request for access.
So, we can see it?
Of course. I can start the paperwork if you want.
It's okay. We'll figure it out with Brown. Thanks.
So, Tyler, Chief said you were a mentor over at Fireweed, huh? You ever think of joining the force?
Greg's, he just got here.
Yeah, I know, but we could use more people like him.
People like me?
Well, yeah, you know, people with natural authority.
Are you really trying to recruit my brother?
And why not? We're short-handed right now. And since you've shot down my offers, I figured I'd try the other Ronin kid.
Wouldn't hurt to lower the average age around here, I guess.
All right. Incident report
So,
states you-
apparently they keep all the case files right here.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry. Anyway, if Brown's not gonna be straight up with us, we should just read it for ourselves.
Yeah. All right.
I had to be at surgery at 9. I was already running behind.
Says here you work at Cottonwood Hospital?
That's right.
That sure is a commute.
It certainly is.
What's your usual working hours?
I'm a surgical resident at one of the only hospitals in Southeast Alaska. I'm basically always...
Hey, Gregs. You said our
Yeah,
file
of
was
course.
around here somewhere?
Yep,
Well,
we keep
listen,
them all
really
upstairs.
Appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift.
Oh, hey, sorry, Tyler. I'd better finish this or Wilson has a conniption.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk?
Ready for work.
Huh? I didn't think so.
Father was coming
Move
over
on.
to pick her up
Right.
at 6:30.
Sorry.
So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
There was a fire drill notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby. Now.
All right. Let's see. There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Aren't cops, like, trained to notice suspicious behavior? I'm not exactly an amazing actor.
Figure out something simple and commit. I have faith in you. We need to find another way up.
That pile of paperwork?
What about it?
I could tip it over?
Kinda messy, but I mean, sure.
Jesus, Tyler, what happened?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Just leave that there.
All right, I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
You heading out?
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Crisp winter air.
Okay, I'm by the door. Come on.
Shit.
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
And she's back.
If Eddie catches up...
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely...
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with...
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find it enclosed the final... Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
Huh. Hey, you. Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that... Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart.
This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's... Aw, look at you. Allison Ronan. Perfect daughter.
Can we stay focused, please? Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information. Huh. Whoa. Brown, one of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is. Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what?
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over. How old is Brown?
38.
Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the GCPD.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try. I don't think that's the right order. You're pressing the wrong numbers. Gee, only 24 different possibilities. I don't think that's the right order. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Yes. Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything.
Nope. This one either. Where's the damn box?
Well...
Huh. What was that reference number again? 05R68-653. Huh. Not this one either. No, that's not it.
Well,
Nope. Not this one either. No, that's not it. Nope.
you finding anything?
Not this one either. No, that's not it.
Well,
Nope. Not this one either. No, that's not it. Nope.
you finding anything?
Just give me a minute. It's a mess in here.
Come on.
Not this one either. No, that's not it. Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
Huh. No, that's not it. Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
well,
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
you might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
There might be other references on the computer. There might be other references on the computer. Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
Reference is 05 R62 766. Okay, I need to check out 05 R62 766. Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
You finding anything?
No, that's not it. Reference is 05 R61 889. Nope.
Well,
Not this one either. No, that's not it.
you finding anything?
Nope. Not this one either. No, that's not it. There. I found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
There might be other references on the computer.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay, I need to check out 05 R63 325. Okay, here it is. Well, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
I'm coming out.
No, you're not. He'll see you.
Tell him I'm using the bathroom. Here. Bingo. Reference is 0501 COMEBR. Here we go. Jesus. Unbelievable. Brown reported Marianne to Child Services.
What?
Where are you? What's going on? Okay, I need to check out 05 R62 766. Okay. She drowned? What? The stab wound wasn't fatal. Got something.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
I see.
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah, Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Uh-huh. K-A-N-S...
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course. Well, have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just listened here. Reference is 2005-201-546. There. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect. I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Hello, dangano din. Manghimim, magkikatagarega.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported her mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, Inattention to a child's psychological care? Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit.
Just following the law, then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day? The day she died? To warn her about social services?
She loved you two so damn much. She deserved a chance. I didn't see it coming. I don't know. Right there, she must have decided it was over.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
No.
Absolutely not.
යක්මද පැත්තට ගියා වගේ කතාවක්.
All right, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Oh yeah, them as wicked as it gets. I'll see you both later. Tyler, what's up?
I feel like I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah, what for? Breaking and entering? Invasion of privacy?
Sorry. It was messed up.
Don't worry about it. Apology accepted. Just don't ever pull that shit again.
Well, see you around then?
You know where to find me.
Should we go? Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
You two on your way out?
Yeah, we've got stuff to do. You ready, Allison?
Yep. Let's roll on.
Well, don't be a stranger, Tyler.
Sure. See you around.
See you later.
You kids be careful out there, yeah?
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
I stopped to take a leak, and just as I was finishing up, see, big old boom staring me down. I grabbed my odd six from the truck and set my sights.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, If we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who her father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception. Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
I know, but I'll be there too. And Michael.
I'm not sure I want to drag him into this.
Hey, he offered. He wants to be there for you.
For me, huh? Well, we need to get the store closed, so go give him a hand.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yes, so stop hovering. Hey.
All right, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the back.
Oh yeah? Guess you're just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, all right? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
Why are you laughing?
I was just remembering the time Allison and I opened up a bag of flour and threw it at each other's faces. We called it a summer snow fight. We made a gigantic mess. Marianne was pissed. We could use some of that at the house. Why am I standing here looking at this? Maybe I should pick up some for Allison? Why am I standing here looking at this? I wonder what's in that box. No, that's not it. I wonder what's in that box. Hold on. Let me count this. There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
And where are they at exactly?
I thought you had this in the bag. Okay. I'll give you a hint. Tessa puts the heavy stuff near the door on the bottom shelves.
All right, I think I can work with that. You know, when you think about it, glass is really just tortured sand.
Huh. Have you been sniffing the spray paint, Tyler?
Why am I standing here looking at this? No, that's not it. I wonder what's in that box. Maybe I should pick up some for Allison? Why am I standing here looking at this? No, that's not it. Six?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
Maybe I should pick up some for Allison? I wonder what's in that box. Oh, I drank this at a party once. It did not end well.
Oh, any good stories?
I mean, probably. But nothing I remember really makes sense, so... What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
There might be a little room for improvement.
Ouch.
Hey, I just said a little. That means it's mostly good.
Man, I pour my heart out into this, and this is what I get? Cold, Tyler. Ice cold.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
That box over there. Are you gonna make me beg for specifics?
Tempting, but no. See that Bible study poster on the wall over there? That's where you should be looking.
Ah, you're too kind. Maybe I should pick up some for Allison? We could use some of that at the house. I wonder what's in that box. No, that's not it. Why am I standing here looking at this? I wonder what's in that box.
Why are you laughing?
I was just remembering the time Allison and I opened up a bag of flour and threw it at each other's faces. We called it a summer snow fight. We made a gigantic mess. Marianne was pissed. No, that's not it. Why am I standing here looking at this? So... you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha. Damn, overshot it.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Boom. One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
Boom.
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place. Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah, that's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. And for the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very, very hot.
Shit, yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep, I see it. Is that the mangy muskrat?
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
No way. I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to... Classic.
And I'm done. I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say.
I mean it. I'm glad Allison has you back. You're gonna be a positive influence for her. I know it. We are not gonna let her die a slow death in QuickBooks. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronin.
Thank you for that, but I think you might be looking for something I'm not right now.
Oh, shit, did I make this awkward?
No, you didn't. Don't worry. I'm just all over the place right now.
Of course. Yeah, I get it. Sorry about that.
It's really fine. I appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah, let's go.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house, cool? So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No, I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Just how does one type like a T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard. Like, makes you look like you got tiny baby arms, like a T-Rex.
Never change, Michael.
Anyway, as grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Allison.
Hey, not you two. No teaming up. That's not fair.
Ha! I've turned your brother against you.
Whatever. You can keep him.
So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave?
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing glasses.
Yeah, but these are magnifying glasses. And they do infrared, so I see everything.
Talk to you later.
You bet. So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Allison, you coming?
I'll be right there.
I better make sure he doesn't get lost. See you, Michael.
I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall. Anything?
Nah, just a whole lot of nothing. Yazzie. Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Oh, yeah. And he'd always blast the horn for us. Not this one. Not this one. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
We really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
ඉවර වෙන පාටක් නෑ. ඉතින් ඉවර කරමු.
How's it going?
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears. The grown-ups are talking. Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God. Boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
I'm not sure if I should try to pronounce this. Man, I'm so rusty.
එච්චරයි නේද? yes එලියට ආවා. හරි එහෙනම් මම මෙතනින් ලයිව් එක කරන්න. 12:20ක් වුණා. එක්කෙනෙක් ලයිව් එක බලන් ඉන්නවා. කවුද කියන එක දන්නේ නැත්නම් දෙතුන් දෙනෙක් ඉන්නත් පුළුවන්. වේව් කවුන්ට් බග් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. දන්නවා. එතකොට බනුජේ ඊට පස්සේ චින්තන අයියා ආදිශ් පෙරේරා අයියා හිටියා. අපේ ජුරාස් අයියා මුල ටිකේ හිටියා පිටම වගේ. ඔව් ටික තමයි කට්ටිය තමයි හිටියේ. එහෙනම් මම ලයිව් එක මෙතනින් දැනට එන්ඩ් කරනවා. මම ෆෝර්ස් ලයිව් එක තව පැය භාගයක් වගේ ඇතුළත ස්ටාර්ට් කරන්න. හරියටම ටයිම් ෂුවර් නැහැ. කොහොමද පැය භාගයක් ඇතුළත අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්ටාර්ට් කරනවා. එහෙනම් හැමෝට බයි බයි good night. bye.
Console like a screen, virtual world where I've always been. Pixels and polygons, world so wide. Now it's time to say goodbye. Multiplayer nights and victory roars. Quests we've conquered countless scores, but the battery's low. The time has flown. Prabu Gaming Studio, I'm heading home. Pressing pause on memories made for every new game, every high score played. Logging on.